The NBA Finals that killed a dynasty. I believe a dynasty is a team that has dominated for a long period of time that was basically unbeatable, but have become beatable.
Oh, we've got someone from West Africa in the chat. That is so cute.
Let's get into the video and big up you.
But before we... Before we get in, if you haven't already, make sure you smash that subscribe and the follow button.
Make sure, guys. Let's do it.
Everything was on the line during the 2019 NBA Finals. I mean, everything was on the line. After years of disappointment, the Toronto Raptors went all in. They traded the face of their franchise for a superstar with 1 year left on his contract. This was their one shot at winning it all. And if they did, they'd kill a dynasty. Golden State was on the cusp of a three-peat. In doing so, they'd cement themselves as one of the greatest dynasties in league history. But with Kevin Durant in the final year of his contract, a loss in these finals can see the future of the dynasty headed out the door. I'm telling you, everything was at stake during the 2019 NBA Finals, and they were either going to make you or break you.
So much pressure.
Entering the 2019 Finals, the Golden State Warriors were making their 5th consecutive Finals appearance, looking to win their 4th championship in 5 years. But half a decade ago, no one saw this coming. In 2015, the Warriors...
Young Curry looks so different. Like, obviously...
He looks like a kid.
Yeah, he basically was, but yeah, he looks so much like more grown now.
Warriors were the
I feel like even now, he still looks like young.
Baby-faced.
Yeah, that's
some people got baby-faced. Yeah.
A young up-and-coming team that featured 2 of the best snipers in the league and an absolute maniac in the front court. And before you knew it, they were NBA champions. Despite their success, they
Green
were
is younger than him.
wonder.
Yeah.
They lucked out with injuries and they never make it back. But that's not exactly how it went. A unanimous MVP, a 73-9 season, and another appearance in the finals. Golden State was legit. And then they choked. A historical collapse in the 2016 finals shocked the NBA world, but it opened the door to an interesting possibility. 15 days later, Kevin Durant was a Golden State Warrior.
Look at that smile on his face. Like, he knew what he's doing here. He knew he pissed off a lot of people, but it is what it is, man.
You gotta do.
He done what he wanted to do.
Yep.
Turning one of the greatest teams in NBA history into what is arguably the greatest team of all time. And they sure as hell played like it. They put up the single greatest postseason run in league history with a 16-1 record to get revenge on the Cavaliers and capture their 2nd championship. And then they did it again. Back-to-back titles, 3 and 4 years, and they're officially a dynasty.
Too strong.
These cats wanted more. They were chasing immortality, and they had their eyes set on the three-peat. 2019 was a roller coaster for the Warriors. In a game against the Clippers just a month into the season, KD and Draymond got into a heated back and forth after Green didn't pass Durant the ball late in the game. Draymond reportedly told KD that they don't need him and that he should leave because the Warriors have won without him.
See, I love Green, yeah, but I feel like he done that to... Who was the guy where he punched him in the face?
Paul or something?
Yeah, he's done that a few times, man. And like, I know he's an OG and we love him and he's such a pillar of the team, but yeah, he's caused a few issues in the team at the same time.
I mean, he is being honest though. They have won without KD.
Yeah,
it's not a lie.
It's not.
Let's be honest.
It's not a secret.
I feel like adding KD just made the team OP.
Yeah, it was so OP.
Like, but yeah.
It is what it is.
I mean, I still love Green.
Yeah, he's
still my Donny.
Green is.
I still back him no matter what.
To which KD reacted by mouthing the words, "That's why I'm out." This was a massive story. Durant was in the final year of his contract, and his looming free agency clearly bothered him. And now, just a handful of games into the season, the team's chemistry was in jeopardy. But at the end of the day, the Warriors were still the Warriors. They finished with a 57-win season and found themselves up against the Houston Rockets in round 2 of the playoffs. And in the 3rd quarter of Game 5, the hopes of three-peating took a blow. On a normal-looking jumper, Durant weirdly strains his right calf. He's forced to leave the game and is out for the rest of the series. But they still got Curry.
We still got
Steph
Curry!
embarrassed the Rockets to get to the Western Conference Finals. And then, he went nuclear.
As he always does.
He averaged 36, 8, and 7 to sweep the Blazers and get back to the NBA Finals, keeping the Dynasty and the three-peat alive. Reports state that KD is hopeful to make a return in the Finals, and they'll need him because they're facing a team that has been knocking on the door for years now, and they may have just found the key.
The Claw, he's a beast. Let's be real, he's an absolute
Listen, I'm
monster.
telling you, Golden State, yeah. Curry, Draymond,
KD, you said already.
KD, Claw. I need a fifth member.
LeBron James,
Wemby.
you might as well take him.
No, LeBron's retiring.
Wemby.
Wemby, I'll take Wembyana.
Like, it's that easy. Just take.
I will take
While the
them.
Warriors were making the NBA Finals year after year, the Toronto Raptors had their own yearly tradition. Like clockwork, they'd have an incredible regular season, finish as a top 3 seed in the East, and be viewed as legitimate contenders to beat the Cleveland Cavaliers. That never happened. In 2016, Toronto made the Eastern Conference Finals and surprisingly pushed LeBron and the Cavs to 6 games before being eliminated. In 2017, they'd get their rematch in round 2, but they got swept. And then 2018 came around. The Raptors had their best season in franchise history.
Oh, damn.
They finished as the first seed in the East, and Cleveland just lost Kyrie Irving during the offseason. If they were ever going to beat the Cavs, it was now. But instead, LeBronto happened.
LeBronto!
James put the Raptors to
He was
sleep
a
with
monster.
a buzzer beater in Game 3 to go up 3-0 in the series. They got swept, and it was a third consecutive playoff exit to LeBron and the Cavs. The Raptors had the reputation of chokers and frauds, all because of one man, but luck would finally swing their way. LeBron signed with the Lakers during the 2018 offseason, and Toronto's championship window was suddenly wide open, and they went all in.
Here we go. Let's
The
see.
Raptors traded the face of their franchise in DeMar DeRozan to San Antonio for Kawhi Leonard. This was an insane gamble. Kawhi had injury concerns and hadn't played basketball for nearly an entire season, plus the fact that he has 1 year left on his contract and he has no interest in playing in Toronto.
That's so sad how injury just takes out the best talent. And it's always the best talent that gets injured the most, man. I always see it.
Just had one shot at this. Literally everything was on the line. And the Kawhi era started out pretty well. They finished with a 58-win season and second in the East despite all of Leonard's load management. And come playoff time, he was ballin', especially in round 2 against the Sixers.
Here if you're Philly. It's off to Leonard, defended by Simmons.
Is this the shot?
Is this the
Yeah, that's the shot. Big
Just
one.
in there.
I didn't think it was going in when I first saw that. Appreciate the follow, man.
This moment is why the Raptors traded for Kawhi. A game-winning buzzer beater in Game 7 to finish with 41 points.
That
on
was
the
so
night.
epic.
The
That
dude
was so
a
epic.
machine. In the conference finals, they'd face the MVP and the first seed Milwaukee Bucks. And after going down 2-0 in the series, Kawhi demanded to guard Giannis.
Yeah.
It changed everything. Toronto won 4 straight games to clinch a spot in the NBA Finals for the first time in franchise history.
You know what it is with the Claw? He's not afraid to get down and dirty.
Yeah.
From when he's requesting to guard Yanis, he ain't scared of no one.
You know what? He's a hard worker as well.
He is. And he's got that hand, that
Yep.
claw hand. They call him the Claw for a reason.
Yep.
Giannis is all about dunks and that. He can defend that with the claw. He's good, man.
Oh, and they'd have home court advantage.
Oh, shit.
Entering Game 1, the Warriors stayed short-handed. KD was hopeful to make a return in the finals, but nothing was confirmed. And after Game 1, they'd clearly need his help if they wanted to three-peat. The Raptors got up by 10 points in the first half, and they kept their foot on the gas the entire game. Curry kept the Warriors afloat with 34, but it was cancelled out by Siakam's 32 on insane efficiency.
Fucking hell.
And Toronto draws first blood. After a fairly decisive win in Game 1, the Raptors
Pressure,
came
man.
out in Game 2 with a bang.
deflected by Lowry. Nice pass ahead from Gasol. Siakam! Oh, what a slam!
Siakam throws down a monster lob and the crowd goes crazy as part of a hot start for Toronto. But in the second half, the Warriors turned it on.
Come on, Warriors.
Golden State tapped into another dimension and started the third quarter on an 18-0 run. It was an absolute takeover. but thanks to a 12-point quarter by Kawhi, Toronto was headed into the fourth, down just 8, which is when things got even worse for Golden State. At the 10-minute mark, Klay Thompson launches a 3 but lands awkwardly, suffering a hamstring injury and is forced to leave the game. The Warriors are now missing 2 of their 3 best players headed into crunch time of a crucial Game 2, and they somehow find themselves up 2 with 15 seconds left.
Klay was, like, obviously, he's not playing as well for the Mavs, but when he was in Golden State, he was so sick, man.
You know why? Because he ain't got his Splash brother with him.
That, and he had the injury, man, that he just recovered from. He was off on injury. Apparently, it was a really bad one. Like, what injury, chat?
It's because
Remind
he's
me.
not with Golden State anymore. That's what happens when you leave Golden State. He should just stay.
I wonder, what was the contract he got as well? How much money did he make from Mavs? Because they must have paid him a lot. And he's just
I think he's just with Megan now. She's got money. He's like, meh, I don't need to bother anymore. My sugar mama gonna take care of me.
I think he had an ACL injury, which is peak. That's a serious injury, man.
Yeah, it's a serious injury.
It's hard, like, when you recover from that. So he tore his ACL in Golden State. He tore his ACL and Achilles. So that's like, when you recover from them, you might not be the same, which I think. But at the same time, I think it's what you said as well. It's a mix. It's come back from a bad injury,
Megan.
and he's no longer motivated.
He's got the...
He don't need to push himself
He's like,
that.
she my sugar mama.
Basically.
I just gotta take care of her.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
A make can seal the game, but a miss would give the Raptors a chance to go up 2-0 in the series.
They try and knock it away from Curry. Curry throws it. Livingston has it. Back to Iguodala.
Of everyone on Golden State, open shot, fate of the universe on
Beautiful.
the
My
death
God.
beam pointed at Earth. You better hit it. I want Iguodala.
Let's go.
Iguodala! And he hit that shit.
Shout out Max Kellerman. With ice in his veins, Iguodala drains the dagger.
Big shot.
The series is tied at 1. Klay Thompson's hamstring injury in Game 2 was worse than anticipated. He'd end up missing Game 3.
That's sad,
With
man.
KD still on the sideline, the Warriors were screwed. Actually, that's not entirely true. They still had Steph Curry.
Curry carries, man. I'll be real. Like,
I told you, he is gone.
he could just switch on, yeah. And when he switches on, it's just done, man.
Like, literally, he's such an amazing
What was the
player.
game we watched the other day where he done like 49 points and it was just Curry the whole game. It was just Curry.
Oh,
Curry,
in
Curry.
the
What game was that? It was recent. It was a
game.
recent reaction we done. Fucking monster.
Wasn't that against Wemby's team?
Yes.
The second game.
It was against Wemby's team.
I think it was the
49
second
points.
game, not game 1. I think it was
He's
game
just
2.
there, and you know what? Like, obviously, he's getting paid to carry. He's a top player, but I feel bad at the same time. I feel like I don't want him to ease off because obviously, but he's getting at that age where he's getting closer to retirement. It's like, when will he ease off? Like, LeBron is at the stage of his career where he's done pushing to that extreme level where he could fuck his body up at 40 years old. I mean, he's a great player and he's going to play at a high level, but he's not going to do some crazy shit that's going to put his body under like a crazy injury.
No, I feel like as long as you're going to the gym, as long as you're doing your physio and everything and taking care of yourself and doing your sports conditioning, your body will maintain. If you're slacking in taking care of your body and recovery, then that's when your body will start deteriorating.
A lot of the chat saying they got Jimmy, and it's true. That's why they got Jimmy, man. He became the workhorse.
That's my boy.
He became
Jimmy's
the
one of my
workhorse.
favourite players as well.
Yeah, he's 30, man. He's 30.
Jimmy's not on Curry's level though,
But he's very good.
he's a hard-working guy.
he works,
Love
man.
him. Yeah.
Curry for 3. Curry shaking bait, 3-pointer. Curry glides inside and lays it up. Curry foul line jumper. Curry corner 3. Let's go.
Steph turned into a human torch, dropping 47 points, the
Bam!
9th most in a finals game
Insane.
ever, with 8 rebounds, 7 assists, and 6 threes. It was
Wow.
an all-time performance, but it just wasn't enough. Kawhi poured in 30 as part of an all-around game and kept the Warriors at bay. Van Vliet threw in a rainbow 3 with a minute to go to put the game out of reach, and Toronto takes care of business.
Toronto. I know for a fact Drake was in the fucking audience of every single one of these games.
Obviously, with love heart in his
Down 2-1 in
hairline.
the series, the Warriors got some good news in Game 4. Klay was back, but none of that mattered in this game because Kawhi was on a mission to put his team up 3-1. The Claw lit it up with a 17-point first quarter with an array of jumpers. The dude was playing like a prime Michael Jordan, and in the third quarter, he had an encore. He started the second half by rimming in a three, getting a steal on Draymond, and pulling up for another triple right in his mouth for another 17-point quarter that put the Raptors ahead for good. Toronto takes a commanding 3-1 series lead behind Kawhi's 36-point, 12-rebound, and 4-steal masterpiece. He just put Golden State's dynasty on the ropes,
stressing.
but their secret weapon was locked and loaded.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie, the one time Golden State really needed KD was this fucking time, and they had him.
what did they call him? The Reaper.
The Reaper.
The Reaper.
The Slim Reaper. Slim Reaper.
Slim Reaper.
Yeah, he's locked in. Let's be real.
He is. Look at his face. He is locked.
Yeah.
The Slim Reaper was back.
He's serious, man.
KD was
KD's a
making his
problem.
long-awaited return to the finals in Game 5, and the dude was back like he never left. He exploded for 11 points in the first quarter, splashing home 3 3-pointers, and suddenly the hopes of a 3-1 comeback and three-peating were alive again. And then in a split second, it was gone. That was it. Just 11 minutes into his return, Durant tore his right Achilles. Not only was the dynasty in jeopardy, but KD's future in basketball was just a massive question mark. We had no idea if we'd see the same player ever again. Without KD, Golden State kept the lead and were up 2 with 5 minutes left in the fourth. But as soon as the clock hit the 5-minute mark, Kawhi turned into the Claw.
Oh no.
It's like, this is becoming WWE, man. 1 minute, the Slim Reaper has arrived. Then he got injured.
Next
then the
was
Claw. Like, it's
The
a fucking,
Claw.
this is becoming a WWE show. They just need a ring entrance. That,
Yeah, they do.
With their song.
With the music.
Yeah, that's all they're missing.
And the fire.
Why am I hearing Undertaker fucking bells in the background? What the fuck?
Leonard drives, pulls up.
That's so funny.
Leonard's gonna try another one.
Yeah, Undertaker theme, legit.
Leonard to the rim. Pull up jumper. Got it. Kawhi Leonard taking over.
He's a monster, I can't lie. He's
Leonard
actually a
went
monster.
unconscious, scoring 10 straight points for the Raptors to put them up by 6. But when the clock hit the 2:40 mark, it became splash time.
Yeah.
Clay lasers a triple to cut the lead to 3 with a minute to go. Steph laces
The
a fading
threes.
3 to tie the game, and the next possession, Clay pump fakes, takes one dribble, launches a shot, and
Left
puts
him.
them up 3. This game was madness. There's 10 seconds left and Toronto's down by 1. One shot can win them the championship. Kyle Lowry, the heart and soul of the Raptors, gets a good look in the corner, but Draymond gets a piece of it. The
Oh, he
Warriors'
just
big
touched
three
that.
comes through to keep the dynasty alive and force Game 6.
You know what's mad? Now that we know more about basketball, now I could say, obviously we're not saying we're avid like people who are, you know, like our knowledge is getting there. We're getting there. Like now that we kind of watch back some of these videos, like I feel like I appreciate it more than I did because
Oh, yeah,
because my
definitely.
basketball knowledge is a bit better. Where I
Yeah.
understand how big of a deal this is. Like,
Yeah.
Before when we were new, it was harder to appreciate, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
I agree.
What do you guys think, Chad?
I
Do you
definitely
get that
agree.
vibe from us as well?
I feel like our knowledge has increased as well.
Oh, for sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Game 6 was a breaking point for both teams. Do the Raptors fall back on their past failures and fail to close out the series for a second game in a row? Or can the Warriors make it back-to-back wins in the wake of losing Kevin Durant and avoid elimination?
Man, like Katie.
We were about to find out. In fitting fashion, the face of the franchise caught fire early for the Raptors. Kyle Lowry scored the first 11 points for his squad as part of a 15-point first quarter. But thanks to Clay's 18 in the first half, the Warriors headed into the break, up 3. And in the third quarter, both teams started throwing haymakers. At the 8-minute mark, Kawhi makes an insanely tough and 1 to put Toronto up 6. In Game 6,
My guy
Klay
got attacked.
had an
Yeah.
answer. In transition, he pulls up for a 30-foot heat check, and of course,
Oh my
he
God.
makes it to tie the game at 76. To which Kawhi answers with another and 1, and then Klay responds again with another 3 to give himself 30 on the game, and we're only in the third quarter. The man was a flamethrower.
There's a way he was just destroying
Just a
it.
minute later, that flame was put out. While going up
Injury,
for a layup,
fuck's
Klay
sake.
gets fouled, lands awkwardly, and
Oh, let's watch that back. Hold up.
I can't watch that.
While going up for a layup, Clay
It
gets
didn't break
fouled,
it, but
lands off.
ooh.
You know, I can't see these things when the joint goes.
I swear to
like
you,
that.
my knee literally spazzed out
I
watching
can't
that.
see it.
and grabs at his left knee in agonizing pain.
Yeah, that's
he gets
bad.
helped off the court, and that's it for Clay.
That's sad,
Or so we
man.
thought. Halfway to the dressing room, Clay makes a
Yo!
180 and sprints back to the court, and the Warrior
Yo,
crowd
Terminator!
roars
It's
for his return.
adrenaline.
Yeah.
Little did we know that Clay had just torn his ACL, and with absolute
Alright, did you see Kawhi? Hold on.
little did we know that Clay had
Wait, is that Kawhi? Look at the look.
just torn his
He's like,
ACL,
fuck's sake, man. I thought he was gone.
man.
I thought he was done.
and with absolute heart and toughness,
tore his ACL,
he
still playing.
swishes down both
Oh my
his free throws,
God.
and then makes his way back to the locker room.
Okay, there we go.
That was the
Fair.
last time we'd see Clay on the court for over 2 years.
Oh my.
Despite
fucking
losing
God.
Clay and having no KD, the Warriors kept the game close headed into the fourth quarter, and it saw Fred.
Chat, what would have happened there if he didn't have the, strength to take the free throws? What would it just get allocated to someone random in the team, or do they miss it? What would have happened in that scenario? Because he came back to take the free throws.
Yeah.
Is it like what happens? We don't know. Let us know.
Van Vliet turned into a monster.
Oh.
With 9 minutes to go, he nails a 3 to tie the game
Shot.
at 9 Dynasty, and it's up to him to keep it alive.
Get in the ball and get out of his way.
This is actually crazy to watch back.
Championship on the line.
Oh, awkward pass.
Catches it. Back to Curry.
Curry! This was a big one.
The Golden State Warriors are the 2015 NBA champions. Their first title in 40 years. There it is. Redemption for Golden State. One of the great playoff runs of all time is complete. There's a new dynasty in the NBA. The Golden State Warriors champions once again.
Curry.
Do you think he still has nightmares of that
Of
day?
course he does.
Hey, post 2K took the piss with that fucking
My
edit.
guy
How
went
the-
to that gym that same night, and he was probably doing 3-point.
But how the fuck did post 2K edit that like that? That's deep.
There's a new NBA champion, and it's a team from.
So that would have won Golden State the championship.
The Raptors, the 2019 NBA champs.
You know what? Good on them. didn't even
GG
watch
is
this 10
Raptors.
million times, but good on them, man.
They push it. You know what? I forget what happens
They
sometimes.
worked hard.
of my soul, I'll be blessing you.
And then he came back on a mad one after, like you said.